Good day. So now we're gonna talk about the Dick and Carey and Hannafin Peck models by Group 3. First question here that what are instructional design models? It says here that instructional design models guide how we create lessons and courses. Also, they ensure learning is structured and effective. We have two popular models. One is the Dick and Carey, and the second one is the Hannafin and Peck. So yes, these instructional models will be helpful for our teachers, also for us future educator, because they make our lesson more effective and organized. The two models, the Dick and Carey and Hannafin Peck, will help us in guiding or creating a lesson that will good for our student. So the next slide. Why are they important? It says here that it helps organize teaching and learning. Second, both are widely used in education and training. Last, knowing them help you choose the right one. Yes, the Dick and Carey and Hannafin Peck is important when it comes to teaching because it makes teaching better. Like the Dick and Carey has a clear goal and step-by-step process. Also, it's well structured, while the Hannafin Peck is more on flexible because it has because you can change or improve it while making it. For example, I give you an example. You're having a math class, so what we should use? So we use the Dick and Carey because, as I said earlier, it is more structured and it has a clear goal and step-by-step process. So what if we make a game-based learning app or educational app? So we use the Hannafin and Peck models because it's flexible and we can improve it or change it while we're working on it, and that's all.
So first, we were going to tackle about Dick and Carey model. It says that it is a step-by-step process for creating lesson. So as a teacher, when we use Dick and Carey model, it is more planned and structured as it says on the second bullet. It focuses on clear goals and structured planning. Since it's step-by-step process, it is more structured and we see how clear the goals it was. The key steps of it is first to set goals, and it answers the question, what should students learn? So here we see the objectives in the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. And second is to analyze learners. It answers the question, what do they already know? So as a educator, we need to see or to analyze what the students know before we give the lesson or we instruct them about what they gonna do. And as a teacher, we need to see when or where we're going to focus in the lesson we're going to give. And third, we have the plan and create material. So, of course, we need to create lessons creatively. We need to create materials such as IMs, instructional materials, and assessments that assess students or what they learn about the lesson. And last, number 4 is to test and improve. Of course, after we deliver the lesson, we will see if the lesson is effective or it is need more improvement. For the next slide, we have Hannafin and Peck models. Here, it is a flexible model that models that evolves your design. It is more developed. Second is it focuses on learner needs and feedback. From Dick and Carey, it is a step-by-step process and focuses on clear goals, while in Hannafin and Peck, it is more flexible and it focuses more on learners' needs and feedback. The key steps here is first is to analyze, to understand what students needs. Same with the Dick and Carey, Second is design. It creates teaching materials and strategies, but more evolving and more developed. Number 3 is to test and revise. Same as with Dick and Carey, but here it is more improved and the lesson is based on the feedback from the students.
Proceed naman tayo kay key difference aspect. So, unahin natin tong approach. Kay Dick, step-by-step structured, ay step-by-step process, similar to following a specific plan. Kay Hannafin, flexible and adaptable. Flexible, allowing for changes to be made as the process progresses. Then, sa focus naman, kay Dick, goals and objectives. Focus on achieving specific learning objectives. Kay Hannafin, learner needs. Emphasize the needs and feedback of the student. Sa evaluation, kay Dick, specific stages. Evaluates the lesson at specific stages, such as at the end of the process. Kay Hannafin, ongoing throughout. Continuously evaluates and improves throughout the process. Then sa best for, kay Dick, structured lesson. Best for structured lesson, such as teaching history or safety training. Kay Hannafin, creative project. Best for creative project, such as creating an online art class or interactive website.
When to use Dick and Carey model. It works best for structured lessons. Examples: teaching math or science. Job training programs. How does teaching math or science and job training programs align with the Dick and Carey model? The Dick and Carey model is a systematic approach to instructional design that is particularly well suited for structured learning environments like teaching math or science as well as job training programs. Here's how this field aligns with the model's principles. First, in terms of clear performance objectives in math or science, teachers define specific learning outcomes such as solve quadratic equations or explain photosynthesis, while in job training, trainers outline clear performance standards such as operate a specific machine or write a professional email. Second, in systematic approach in math or science, teachers break down complex topics into smaller manageable units and progress through a logical sequence of lessons. And in job training, trainers to follow a structured curriculum, breaking down skills into steps and providing practice opportunities. Third, learner analysis in math or science. Teachers assess students' prior knowledge, learning styles, and needs to tailor instruction accordingly. While in job training, trainers evaluate trainees' existing skills, experience, and learning preferences to customize the training program. Lastly, the instructional materials in math or science, teachers develop or select textbooks, worksheets, lab activities, and other materials to support learning. And in job training, trainers create or choose instructional materials like manuals, videos, and hands-on exercises to facilitate skill acquisition. When to use Hannafin and Peck model. It works best for creative projects. How does Hannafin and Peck model works best for creative projects? It is because this model is a flexible instructional design model that is well suited for creative projects, and it emphasizes a systematic approach including the following. First, the needs assessment, identifying the problem, target audience, and clear objectives. Second, the design phase, brainstorming, prototyping, selecting tools, and considering constraints. Lastly, development and implementation. creating the final product, testing and iterating. Hannafin and Peck models flexibility, focus on learners' needs, emphasis on evaluation, and encouragement of creativity make it a valuable tool for designers and creators. The examples of it are designing apps or games, making online courses. In both cases, the Hannafin and Peck model provides a structured framework for creating engaging and effective products. By following the model steps, designers and educators can ensure that their projects meet the needs of their target audience and achieve their desired outcomes.
So now we're gonna talk about the strengths and weaknesses of the two models. First, gonna talk about the Dig and Carey. It says here the strength of Dig and Carey is very organized and also good for a lesson. Yes, it's very organized because, like I said before or earlier, it has a specific or clear step-by-step process. And yes, it's good for a lesson because it has a clear goals. For example, we're training or teaching people to use new tools in work. So that's the strength of Dig and Carey. The weaknesses of Dig and Carey is it's not very flexible. Unlike in Hannafin and Peck, is flexible because in Dig and Carey it's hard to make changes or adjustment in our plan. Next is Hannafin and Peck. The strength of Hannafin and Peck, it's flexible and good for creative projects. Yes, it's flexible because you can make changes as you go, and it's good for creating project because, as I said earlier, it's good for game-based app learning or educational app or online class, something like that. And the weaknesses of Hannafin and Peck, it's messy. Unlike the Dig and Carey, it has a clear step-by-step process, while the Hannafin and Peck it now has a don't have a order to follow. So that's the weaknesses of Hannafin and Peck. So the two model is good, but you choose the right one and for your lesson. That's all. Thank you.